EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. From Orlando, Florida, and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, live final round coverage of Q School. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. This one starting up that left side.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
So a missed fairway at 1, now his second.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
And let's bring in Nota Begay, 4-time winner on tour, on this putt for birdie.
And all things considered, he's in a pretty good spot. It might move gently to his right as it works back up the slope.
Back to the action here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Second hole, it is a pretty demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a little right of that and try and cheat it around.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. That finished off for par here with the second. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. This is a good scenic par 4, the third here at Bay Hill. That huge lake on the left, it's obvious. You want to keep it away from that. If you do, you'll have a short iron in and a chance to make a 3. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3.
A touch long, a touch left, but still, how good can you putt?
Sizable putt from 16 feet. That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that cushion's going to remain 2 shots. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back at the 4th. It's the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
The litmus test is that first bunker on the left side. If you can get it past that, you've hit it over 330 yards.
All right, in the fairway. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. 5th hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea. Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4.
It's gone left and long, and that first cut ball normally sits up all right. Expect better than that.
Now this for birdie.
And he couldn't ask for a better setup from this distance. Just slightly uphill, something on the right edge could go in.
Nope. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. The par 5-6, this is the signature hole here at Bay Hill. How important, Frank, is the line off of this tee? Because if you hit it well, but you hit it a little too far left, you're probably going to be wet.
There's a big pine tree down there on that line. 260 yards gets it to the fairway. You've got to know exactly how far you carry that driver. Otherwise, you've got no idea which line to take.
Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. "11 feet away." Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And that will drop the lead down to 2. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. It requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, Rich, you know, I've been in there, I've taken a good look at this one, and I'm not seeing a lot in it. Up the slope, not a great deal of break. Confident roll required.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. He's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
And that will do just fine. From an ideal location, middle of the fairway, this is second. Yeah, that is into the water in front of this 8th green. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And the lead, precarious now. It is down to a single shot. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. What's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
That one may get up close to the right edge, but it looks like it's going to hang on. That'll be just fine.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. Yeah, that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. That's absolutely crucial. Put it in play in the right spot. You'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie.
Well, that's a good drive down the left. It would be much easier if that hole was cut on the right, but today you can see it on the left, so this shot just that much trickier. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the 3rd hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
102 yards to the front, 117 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe. No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And the lead's going to remain 2. Frank, 574-yard par 5. Scoring opportunity here?
The breeze behind, once again, a reachable par 5. The hardest thing about this hole really is the green. It's raised up a little bit, slopes off on either side.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. 2 good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his second victory on the year. So you look at the card and you see 370 yards, par 4, 13th, and you think, yeah, I'm making birdie here, but then hold on. There's a lot happening. 2 fairway bunkers to the left, there's one to the right, that green with 2 more bunkers and water front and right. And all of a sudden you realize, oh, I get it. It's the number 1 handicap hole. I'll be happy with par here.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Okay, that's acceptable there. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And this will stay a 4-shot advantage with time running out for the rest of the field. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
Plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And the lead's going to stay at 3. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now, a second here from 175 out.
That ball was sitting up beautifully on the fairway too, and the strike was just delightful, but a little too much spin, but still inside 10 feet.
Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. Well, we've seen it through the years. This 16th hole at 511 yards here at Bay Hill is one of the most exciting on the PGA Tour. Eagle is absolutely in play, but so too is 7 or worse. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. All right, never a doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And it may be all about style points now. It's a 4-shot cushion with 2 holes left to play. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill, that's about the only advantage you get.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Frank, this is the moment of truth. In so many rounds here at Bay Hill, the second at 18.
The best way to put it is it's the most rewarding second shot you'll get on Bay Hill relative to the rest of the people playing. Perhaps a little too ambitious on that approach shot, trying to get it to spin that much from behind the flag. Still, outside chance for birdie.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And this will be a strong final round score of 67. Well, Frank, this was a battle to the finish. So many dreams realized and dashed here in Florida this week. But our featured golfer, a winner here at Q School.
Yeah, and the leading medalist as well. Q School is no fun. I only went to 2 in my life, 1 in Europe and 1 on the PGA Tour. And it is agonizing because you're desperate to try and get that elusive ticket just to play a tour so that you can guarantee sort of basically a full year. And that's exactly what they've done.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.